Anyway, now that that's over, how are you guys doing? You set up Streamlink yesterday and you're having a good time with it? Good. If you didn't watch the video I put on YouTube, you know, I'll help you figure out how to use it if you don't know. But there's 2 commands I would recommend. One about ads and one about low latency mode, which I hadn't known about, which are in my video description as well. So go check that out if you haven't. But it'll help things run a bit smoother. From what I've seen, from what a couple comments on my video I've seen, it seems like if you don't run it with the stuff trying to remove ads, it gets chunky and weird. I don't know. Like, if we do this, how do you make the font bigger? Oh, is right click just paste? Oops. What is it? Streamlink. You had no problems with the ads, kidding me? Yeah. All right. A commercial break for my own stream. By the way, I'm signed in Streamlink. Like, you can put your credentials in so that it authenticates. Your credentials in so that it authenticates. Why is my voice so low? Credentials in. Why is my voice so low? Oh my god. But you can hear how choppy it is. Oh, oh, it's so bad. Oh. So bad. That's so bad. So that was that. However, the 2 things I'm looking at here are dash disable ads and low latency. And it does take a little bit extra time. It actually skips that pre-roll before it opens up VLC for whatever reason. But and now here we go. And now here we go. And you can see how fast it is. And now here we go. It's that easy. It's that easy. Here we go. It's that easy. It's that easy. Here we go. I think I haven't. It's that easy. It's that I wonder. Here we go. I think I haven't. It's that easy. It's that I wonder. Here we go. I think I wonder. What happens if I play an ad? I think I wonder. What happens if I play an ad? I think I wonder. What happens if I? What's going on, Osaka? I think I wonder. What happens if I? What's going on, Osaka? Will you guys forgive me if I play an ad? Will you guys forgive me if I play an ad? I want to know what happens. Forgive me if I play an ad? I want to know what happens. Forgive me if I play an ad? I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens. If you can add those 2 base commands into chatty. Ooh. If you can add those 2 base commands into chatty. Ooh. Oh. If you can add those 2 base commands into chatty. Ooh. Oh. I'm doing all right. Let me boot up chatty. Let's see. I'm doing all right. Let me boot up chatty. Let's see. Doing all right. Let me boot up chatty. Let's see. I want to know what happens though. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what happens though. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what happens though. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what happens though. You know what I mean? Like, so this is the live streamer. Enter stream name or URL or command line options. Enter stream name or URL or command line options. And parameters. And parameters. And parameters. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that works. That works. I'm assuming it uses that same command for right click. I'll try that in a minute. But let's see. It's doing its thing because it skips that pre-roll by waiting. It's doing its thing because it skips that pre-roll by waiting. It's doing its thing because it skips. No, that field should be saved. Why would that not be saved? No, it has to be saved because you changed this from live streamer to Streamlink. And so now if I go here and I do this and I do live streamer best, yeah, it's in there. That isn't the field I changed? What do you mean that's not the field I changed? I changed this field right here, the base command. Yeah, it's trying to do it. Yeah, you gotta change the base command. Yeah, you gotta change the base command. Yeah, you gotta change the base command. Yeah, you gotta change the... That's the way to do it. And that should stay through restarts. In fact, I can try that right now. Ooh. That adds another layer on top. Ooh, I should remake my video. That adds some shit to it. All right. I'm really sorry. I'm super curious about what happens if I run an ad while this is happening. I really want to know. I feel bad about playing an ad, but I really want to know what happens. So I'm probably going to restart it and play a 30-second ad just to see. If you don't have live streamer. Yeah, go ahead, Where. If you don't have live streamer, check out this video that I made on YouTube. You can just search for Streamlink and Gearomatic and you'll find it. It shows you exactly how to set it up. It's literally an exe. You download it, you run it. If you have Chatty, you change this base command to live streamer. You can even add this down here, which you're going to want. Or if you just want to run a command prompt, you can do prompt. You can just do live streamer, the URL, the word best if you want to watch in best quality, and then those two changes, and it'll open up everything in VLC if you have it installed. It's actually 2 dashes in front here. I can paste it in chat for you. No, I can't. Let me copy it. Let me copy my own text. Why won't it let me copy? That's so dumb. There you go. But it's really nice. It actually now that I realize that there's a low latency mode and the other thing, it actually is very convenient to use. In fact, I go over how you can make a batch file. You can literally do this. You ready? Streamlink. Twitch.tv/Gearomatic. Best. Add those. File. Save as, right? On your desktop. Gearstream.bat. Change this to all files and save it, right? And now, if you find that, oh God, is it even on this page? No, it's not. Desktop. No, just open it. If you just open it. I did it wrong. What did I do wrong? Enter channel name. Wait, hang on a second. What would I do wrong? All right, don't listen to me. Stream link twitch.tv/Gearomatic. You got ads? Weird. I haven't played any ads, so. Yeah, that worked. Why didn't this work as a batch? I'll have to look into it, but you can do that. It even said it's not a low latency stream? I don't know. I was looking for a way for it to not skip, and that seemed to help it out, but anyway. Let's hop into the game. I mean, you saw how quickly. Here, pull this open. What if we do 2 at once? VLC never crashes for me. Weird. VLC never crashes for me. Weird. VLC never crashes for me. Weird. VLC never crashes for me. So here's the 2. Weird. Right. So here's the 2. Weird. Right. So here's the 2. Weird. Right. Let's do this. We don't need that. All right. So I got the 2 screens. Left one is low latency. Right one is not. If I do that, let's see how long it takes. Yeah, so the low latency one is considerably faster than the not low latency one, even though it started first, you know, blah blah blah. It is considerably faster. So I don't know exactly why. Oh, you can't see it. Duh. Let me do it where you can see it. But you can see how much faster. You can see how much faster it is. So I don't know. Fool around with it. Dig into it. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll figure out something that works for you. Or like I said, use your other program. That's fine. You might add your OAuth. I did that because it was giving me errors a while ago. I don't know if that was on my end or not, but it ended up working out well for me. But you know, you do what you gotta do. Let me launch the game now that we spent 15 minutes talking about nothing. Unlike other people, I don't prune that out of my VODs. It just chills. I don't know if I have to resize the output, so you guys gotta hang on for a minute. Maybe related to not being logged in. Yeah, I gotta resize this. Give me a second. Oh, weird. The intro was 1080p, and then the game went into 720p. So I didn't need to resize it. It did it itself after it launched. Anyway, I played last night. I know some of you didn't make it. If you want a synopsis of what I did a bunch of the side quests. And then I eventually went, and I had to make a decision as to whether I should send power to the town of Edgewater, I believe, or to the botanical gardens. The social dilemma I was having was that the gardens were a smaller group of people. The town's a bigger group of people. But the town's... It's Gear's choice, yes. The town is kind of run by this guy who's not very nice to everyone. He's just trying to make everyone work. And all that. And I really couldn't decide between the two. I ended up rolling a die, to be honest. and we diverted power to the botanical gardens. So we have to go get the power generator piece from town and put it in our ship. I'm not saying I'm happy with that choice, but that is the choice that I made. That's kind of where it is. Community's prospects in the long run are unsustainable, excuse me. Yeah, I agree with that, and like I said, the real reservation with doing anything to the town was that there's people living there who are innocent, who now don't have jobs. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people there. A lot more people in the other area. And now is my real dilemma with it. Yes, they're free from the tyranny, but they also now don't have a life support system anymore. Time to drop frames? I hope not. I really hope not. I've only dropped 51 so far. 0.1%. Alright, I want to go up there. So that was my real issue. It was more of a moral thing where I didn't really want to. What's going on next? I wanted to free them from the tyranny that they, tyranny or oppressiveness that they had, but in doing so, I kind of fucked them over. And that kind of goes for both sides. If I diverted power back to town, these guys would have been fucked over and would have had to go back to town and start working again. So the choice wasn't really great. It's damned if I do and damned if I don't.
What is it?
So that's unfortunately. Oh, you know what I should do is put the volume back to a normal volume. Oh, OBS is frozen. There it is. I didn't even really see an option to mediate it, to be honest. So yeah, maybe my speech skill was so low I couldn't find a mediation. To be honest, I don't know if it's possible to mediate it. No idea. Bad time to talk.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
Hate the town all you want, but I won't bring your son back.
Blunt as a hammer. But you're right. Nothing can undo the past. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
To be honest, I don't like the choice. I don't like either choice. I'm not sure I made the right decision.
The town was enslaved to its cannery. You set them free. The ones who survived the shock of their own liberation will thank you someday.
Yeah, but that's their food source.
I am curious.
And their income source.
Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
I just want to leave. I ain't this for you. I'm trying to repair his ship.
Well, I have got nothing against a little good old-fashioned pragmatism. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
I still don't feel great about that choice, to be honest. Not my idea of a good time. Oh, the lights are supposed to go out.
I don't know if the power's ever coming back.
No, it was irreversible. You talked him into stepping down. Oh, that would have been the better option. Fuck. That would have been the much better option. Shit.
Edgewater's experiencing what we in the profession like to call a quandary.
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
Does that mean all the doors are sealed? Oh, shit. I didn't think that through, did I? I like how they have enough for alarms and for the lights to flash, but not enough of can.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
I need your power regulator.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Call off the guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator. Sorry about this, Reed.
Apologies won't give us our lives back. But for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
What's going to happen to Edgewater?
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down.
Yeah, I don't know
Some of us will
if
die
that's
of
the correct
illness,
link, but yes, you would have to do that.
some
with
will
your
move
wall.
on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
All right, fine. I like how we got the level up right after that happened, so it sounded like it was a good thing. And now I can raise my my intelligence, so they my intimidate. Wait, did I just undo that? Oh, fuck. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated.
That's all.
Here they come!
Well, sorry guys. This is what's gonna be. Not what I wanted to do. It's really not going the way I wanted it to. Still encumbered. I just picked up all that extra carry weight and I'm still encumbered? Well, fuck. This is not how I intended this to go. Now I want to scrub and see if I can convince him to step down. Fuck. I shouldn't do that though.
You and I have got nothing more to say to each other.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor.
You're already doing hard labor.
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Looking for work.
Well, the time to start looking for work. Lucky for you, I am authorized to hire freelancers even during times of crisis. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Got some
As
questions.
long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wales mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. There's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me. Looks like there's a bounty on his head, yeah.
You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Wells. The board's paying. I'm willing to collect on that bounty. He's a scientist. We're acquainted. No. I don't want to tip my hand that I know them. All right, let's go collect all these fingers, and then we'll get out of here. What a weird sentence. Let's go collect these fingers.
Here we go. Everyone all right?
God, yeah, like, how did I just go in? Oh, this isn't the person I killed. How did I just go in and increase my carry capacity, and I'm already over encumbered? What more could I possibly break down? It's these food items. It's got to be. But is that 0.3 a piece? Or is that 0.3 total? I guess I can use and see. I don't know.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Heard something.
Coming.
Holy shit. I blew the pieces off of that person. Look at him. I took everything off of him. They went flying too. Jesus. They're closer. Might as well. What are you all doing today? Anything good? Enjoying your Halloween? Staying safe, I hope, yeah. You're doing terrible cult things? Well, you're staying safe while you're doing them, right? That's all that matters. Trying to chill? Yeah, I hear that. I gotta do, I gotta pay my landlord when he gets home, so I may stop for like 2 minutes. Oh, I know there's a hideout here. Should go pay him.
What's that noise?
Be nice if you didn't stand in the fucking tunnel. What's that noise? Yeah. Blad on stick. Two-handed melee. So sharp that it cuts some letters out of its own name. Oh, instead of blade on stick. I get it. I get it. I get it. Leather geared, business casual. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a whole pound, though. A model spaceship. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm not doing anything, just playing the game. Space. The final frontier. It's gone, evil. Oh, it was behind me. No, well, yeah. I mean, where did you? Would you? Last night, I sided with the botanical garden. So we went and got our power regulator today, and that's about it. We're doing a couple side quests and then we're done. Have I killed these yet? Have I gone down here? I didn't see a way out. Yeah, it's better. So far. It's okay. I'm not a fan of her just whipping down there to do shit. She's gonna fucking die if she runs out here alone.
Nice one.
I heard Borderlands 3 is pretty good as well. I am concussed. One moment, please. A tactical shotgun. Me not taking my gas inhaler. I didn't get that low on health, did I? Oh, maybe I did. It's okay. I see. I'm fucking myself over by not putting shit in those slots, aren't I? Alright. Oh, Primal Brain. That's a new one. Model spaceship. A model made of metal and wood and a generous amount of pungent resin is perfect for a collector or a child who dreams of adventures along the stars. Imagination not included. Oh my god, I'm 99 out of 90. Alright, no wonder I can't do anything. What's going on, Dr. Nick? I don't know, someone was saying they had no problem with their weight management. And here I am, like, suffering immensely from it. I don't know why. Did I not put enough into body or strength or whatever it is? Did I ever come over here? I did come over here. I must have respawned. Holy shit, there's a ton of them. Yes. Please attack me one by one. There is an over-encumbered system, yeah. Look at the top, oh, you can see it here. Right here. I'm 102 out of 90 kilograms. Weight objects, whatever they want to list this.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
I need to put the backpack mod on my armor. Oh, or did I take the fast travel? Maybe I took the fast travel one instead. Yeah, I took the fast travel one. Okay, that would be why. Hopefully that store's still open.
Power's out, but I can't just leave my goods unattended. Don't suppose you'd care to do business?
Let me see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Maxwell's Spacer's Choice. I'll sell junk first off. Oh, thank God, those weigh nothing. I have 120 of them. Let's look at this. Oh, those energy cells. Okay. I don't like that scrolling scrolls you to just the next fucking page. Like, let me scroll mid pages. And why give me an option to click? Oh, I see. You click on the one you want. You can't click and drag. Ugh. All right. Let's go cash in these fingers. Yeah, my MO for games like this, and even Fallout, I had the same problem. Is you pick up everything, and then, you know, you break down what you can, you recycle what you can, blah, 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 you sell what you can. But you get to a point where you're just encumbered, and then you run back to base, and then you run back out, and you fucking...
We pay by the finger.
Picked up
What do
two
you have for
things.
me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him.
How are you processing these without power?
I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Nice. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, it seems like these are all people who used to... Junior Deputy Constable's badge. These seem like they're all people who used to be part of the colony that turned into marauders. What's this? Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
How did so many people end up as marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
That doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
So, I turn off their power, I kill some people, and now I'm a deputized official in their town. I still sound the same. I would hope I don't sound too different. Yeah, I heard one of the workers shot himself. Eugene, I think.
Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
There's something else I wanted to ask you.
What's on your mind?
Goodbye. That's how every fucking conversation ends. Alright, well. Guess it's about time we repair our ship, yeah? That's kind of cool. I wonder if this was made for concept art or if it was made for the loading screens. You know what I mean?
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters Edgewater left behind. Nothing's keeping you from doing the same. You've never been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I like this voice actor. He's doing a really good job. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger? I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a captain. It's yours.
Yes!
Cabin.
I mean...
Not a captain.
Thanks. You won't regret this, mister.
Pick a captain.
Captain?
I'm the only captain.
I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Alright, good. Oh, there's this guy. I'm the cook?
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. Alright.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Why?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. Install a mod. Electros charge surface. This mod stuns and damages melee attackers. Oh, very nice. Yeah, put that in. Tech kit, silver tongue kit, thug kit, hunter kit. Backpack mod, geothermal scanner. Interactable highlight range +5. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. But I think factory stock armor plating. Oh, it came with that. Tech kit, hunter kit, silver tongue kit, thug kit. Now this is some fucking decked out armor. Install this for them. Glad I brought my smooth talking boots. Achievement unlocked. Ticket to anywhere. Wow. Can you imagine that much heat coming out of it that the air is like rippling and it's just in this room on your ship? I wonder what happens if you get stuck behind there. Oh, good. Hello. You can't get stuck behind you. Suppose that's good.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
No, like I know why it happens. Can you imagine there being that much heat on your ship that it's doing that? Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, hang on. I need to take care of something. I don't know what else I could do, really. I think I could put decorations in the ship.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Sure, but it's like in the engine room. I guess maybe when you're moving, they can like vent it or something. I can't know something about those I'm flying with. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
What does that mean?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
They're floating a few feet up. I guess maybe when you get to the point where you're desperate, you're like, you're not thinking rationally, I guess, you know what I mean? So why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But they weren't proud of you for becoming a vicar, at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
You can't help but follow the plan. Then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
What if the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
I was a colonist on the Hope. A scientist named Wells saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and thawed me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I'm helping him recover more of the chemicals he needs to restore the rest of the colonists.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had family on the Hope. My friends are on the Hope. It's the right thing to do. I don't know.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Tell me again about that book we picked up that's in French.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What are your thoughts on the philosophists? The philosophists?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Any ideas when we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Excuse me. I like how this guy spent his whole life, recently trying to find this book. I just wander into a cave and find it. Sounds like a good lead, but where do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help you track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the philosophist's off-world destination.
Alright, maybe it's been 6 months, not his whole life, but... How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain.
Where are we headed?
Talk later. Do I not have a room in here? Alright. Let me hit the bathroom. And then we'll take off, right? I'll be right back. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.